Hi everyone. Okay, so I've kind of wrote a script for this, but I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I'll probably look at it now and then just to remind me where I am. Okay, so while I'm talking to you, I will do my skincare. Feels a bit awkward at the moment for me because I'm not used to recording with this camera, which is a digital camera. I usually record on a phone, so it just feels a bit different staring at a lens and not really seeing myself. I usually have the camera towards me so I could actually see myself, so it feels a bit strange. I'll probably get used to it though. So my name is Spring, and you probably know me if you're following me on TikTok, and probably been watching my ASMR for a while. Done for two and a half years nearly, but since the start of the university foundation course I haven't really been as consistent, and that is the reason why I'm actually making this video, to update you guys who are already following me, who already know me, and letting you know what's been going on. So I will be taking you on a journey. Okay, that is my thought. I don't know how consistent I'm going to be, because at the moment I just need a lot of energy to reserve for myself, and I feel like I've burnt my energy quite a lot with the New Year, the Christmas, my brother getting married, and my studies also. But let me begin by saying I'm a mum of two in my 40s, and I'm chasing a dream that wasn't a dream since I was a child or as a adult, like young adult. It's evolved into a dream not recently, I would probably say about 3 or 4 years since I started doing the beauty course a couple of years ago. About 2 years ago I started doing my beauty course in level 2, then my beauty course in level 3, and I could have gone into the beauty therapy workplace and started just doing what beauty therapists do, but because I wanted to take my education and my career to a next level, I researched, and I found the best route for that was to become a nurse, and then becoming an aesthetic practitioner nurse in time. So okay, it's I feel like I'm overwhelming my system and overwhelming my brain by thinking about what to say next instead of just naturally letting it flow. Okay, I'm going to try to do that. So to become an aesthetic nurse practitioner, you need a nurse degree. So then I looked into how I could become a nurse. I researched and I tried to apply for the nurse access course, and which I was going to get into, but then I found another route, which was to study health and social care foundation. Let me tell you a bit more about where I am at the moment. So since September I've been studying foundation health and social care, and we've finished our first trimester and received our results, and I'm quite happy with my result, but the foundation degree hasn't ended. It will end in end of April or beginning of May, which will allow me to have my full certificate once I pass remaining modules, and then have the full certificates to gain entry to the nursing degree. Okay, so I've actually applied for the nursing degree. I've applied for 5 universities before the closing application date, which was the 15th or 14th of January. I think it was 14th of January. So I applied for 5 universities. I've heard back from one, and I've actually attended the interview, and I have got a place offered from that university, which I'm really happy about, because it is one of the top ranking universities for adult nursing or general nursing degrees. So I'm quite happy about that. But there are 2 more that I'm particularly interested, 2 more universities that I'm particularly interested in. I'm waiting to hear from. They're good as well, but one of them is closer to me, so it might be easier to travel to, although the one that I've received an offer from is quite straightforward to get to as well. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is, for this particular university that has offered me a conditional offer, which means it's not 100% guaranteed. So what I will need to do is I will have to send in my full certificate at the end of my foundation degree, plus with my maths and English certificates. And once I do, hopefully, since they've offered me a conditional offer, the offer will become unconditional, which means I will be 100% accepted for the course. So I don't exactly know how everything is going to evolve, in the sense of me using social media, YouTube, TikTok, perhaps maybe Instagram. I'm not sure about that yet. I'm not chasing perfectionism, like even the way I'm speaking right now, it doesn't feel 100% natural to me, because I'm not used to speaking to a digital camera. I'm not seeing myself. I'm used to seeing myself most of the time. Yeah, I'm not chasing perfectionism. I just want to share what I inspired to share with you guys about my journey into building my dream, and focusing on the good, and focusing on my goals, and hopefully inspire anyone out there who think it might be too late to go after their dreams or goals. I mean, it could be childhood dreams, it could be adult, you know, when you become an adult you start having new goals and new dreams. It could be anything. It's just here to inspire you to just keep going and never give up, that you are strong, that you are powerful. I'm still trying to work out the way I'm going to share this. I don't know if it's going to be a silent vlog. So if I'll give you an example, it'd probably be from the morning I wake up till the end of the day, and you might hear a bit of talk, you might hear a bit of yeah, like spoken words. I might actually pause to speak at some point, but you'll be witnessing whatever I'm recording, and it's going to be kind of silent slash some talk within the content. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to evolve the content at the moment. As I said, I'm not after perfection, so in time it will just evolve. I'm just going to check the camera and make sure I'm recording. Good, I am recording. Just going to put this up. Okay, so regarding my ASMR lives, I'm not sure when I will come back and do the ASMR lives. I usually go live Sundays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I used to go live 5 nights a week, but since my studies, I reduced did 2 free nights, but then it just became a bit too much for me, because I really needed that time to rest, that night time to rest and sleep enough, or just relax and just chill out and not to worry about it, because it became almost like a job for me, and a job where I'm relaxing people, where people come to confine in comfort, and help them sleep, help them with their anxiety, their depression. Yeah, it just felt like it became a service and a job, which I enjoyed, but sometimes I just felt I gave too much of myself, and I just maybe gave too much, and didn't know how to set proper boundaries, which is something I'm still learning to address and practice and get good at, also in real life too, not just online. So I want to be really honest with you. Being in your 40s, having kids and going back to school is not easy. So it's not easy to just, spend even a few nights, like 3-4 hours on TikTok live, because it's all energy, it's all your time you're giving away, and I just feel like I need to reserve that energy for my studies, for myself, for my mental health. So there is a lot of juggling, a lot of learning, and sometimes it feels overwhelming, and I want to be completely transparent with you guys and be honest, although I might not be giving you exact times or days when I'll go back live doing TikTok ASMR lives, but at least I can be honest with you, that you can trust in. I will always let you guys know what's going on and update you. But I believe also that, things settle as time evolves, and people change as well. People move forward to get better at things, to persuade, to grow, to change, and to challenge oneself. I was also telling you guys, I'm going to just change the subject a little bit, that I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you was in my life, that I wanted to start producing some of my beauty products. I think that will come in time. It's still something I would like to do, but I just need certain things to settle, such as getting the offers from the universities. Although I've just had one interview, bear in mind I'm still waiting to hear from 3 universities. I still need to wait and see what they say. If they call me for an interview, I still have to go for the interview. I have to prepare for the interview, go to the interview, and wait till hearing from them. So all these can be a bit overwhelming for me, because I feel like when I'm waiting for something, I need to really wait and reserve my energy for that, because I just want to hear the result and just get on with the rest of my life. But while I am in the process of waiting for answers, sometimes I go into this like a frozen kind of feeling where I cannot really do as much as I want to do. Not because I can't, I just feel like I need that extra energy, just not to waste away, because I know whatever result or whatever answers that come, I will act according to. I don't know if that last bit made sense. Sometimes it's hard to find words to speak, because I don't usually speak this much, especially like continuously over 10 minutes long, so sometimes it can be hard to find words. So I also wanted to tell you guys that it's never too late to pursue your goals. It's never, never, never too late, guys. For me, nursing isn't just a career. It won't be just a career. It's about self-growth, persistence, and showing myself and my kids that hard work pays off and commitment really pays off. It's showing myself that I can do it, and it's never late. It's never, never late. So, what was I saying? Because the camera cut off. So what can you expect from this journey? I'll be documenting, hopefully. I don't know if it's going to be very consistent to start with, but this is the idea I have. So you expect to see my university life, studying, attending classes, assignments and challenges, my daily life as a mum, juggling everything. So you might see a glimpse of my daily life in the home, my experiences as a mature student pursuing a new career, especially after 40 plus age, tips on beauty routines and insight into self-worth, self-growth, self-love, staying committed to your goals. I want this to be real. I don't know at the moment how that reflects to this digital platform, to this virtual reality. I haven't worked it all out, and some days it might be messy, but that's part of that process, so I'm not expecting perfectionism. My goal is to inspire you to believe in yourself and believe that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. No matter what age you are, you could be in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, it's never going to be late. The lateness is in your mind, of course. When you are younger, you have more time, but when you're younger, sometimes you don't know what direction to go, you don't know what goals to pursue and the dreams to turn into reality. But as you get older, you become a bit more realistic, I guess. I'm not saying all young people don't know what they're doing or they don't know what their goals are, dreams are, but usually when you get older, you become more motivated. You age gives you wisdom, and you've got more experience in life. You've got more experience in what emotions can do to you, what choices can do to you. So I guess having been this age does give me its advantages as well. So my vision for the future is to become an aesthetic nurse practitioner. That will mean I'll be combining medical knowledge and with beauty and fitness and wellness treatments. So this journey isn't just about university, it's about building the life I want, and it will be one step at a time. It won't happen straight away. Of course, it's going to be a long documented journey. Hopefully I'll commit myself to. Along the way, I hope to talk about more than just my career, my dreams, my goals. I want to share lessons about confidence, self-worth, loving yourself at any age, and proving that it's never too late to start something new. At this point, I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself. Okay, so if you or someone who's thinking of going back to school, chasing a dream later in life, or just want to see the ups and downs of a busy mum trying to balance life, beauty and education, I'd love for you to join me. Okay, so thank you for stopping by, thank you for listening, and I hopefully I have communicated everything that I wanted to, and that I didn't go off on a different subjects and different topics. So make sure to hit the subscribe or follow button and because I will try to share as much as I can, as I said, about my university life, beauty, aging gracefully, and chasing dreams at 40 plus. Okay, take care. Look after yourself.